Babysitter who sexually abused 9 children with one as young as 2 jailed. Robin Elms, who worked with families across Kent and Sussex, sexually assaulted 6 children and 1 adult and took sick videos of 3 other children. Robin Elms has been jailed for 15 years. A nanny who sexually abused 9 children, one as young as 2, while working as a babysitter has been jailed for more than 15 years. Robin Elms sexually assaulted 6 children and 1 adult and took sick videos of 3 other children in their own homes. The 23-year-old was working with families in Kent and Sussex as a freelance children's nanny and babysitter when the abuse began. 7 of the children, who were from different families, were all from West Sussex while some were from East Kent, police said. 5 of the children were physically abused and 2 were victims of voyeurism, while 1 of the children was sexually assaulted and 1 was a victim of voyeurism, according to investigators. Detectives found the 20 offences happened between 2018 and 2020 against boys and girls aged between 2 and 14, while Elms was working as a children's nanny after he got a job using online childcare agencies. Elms, from Hunston, near Chichester in West Sussex, had no previous convictions and passed DBS checks because he had a clean record, detectives said. The sexual assault on the man was not carried out while Elms worked as a nanny or babysitter. He also worked in other non-residential childcare, but there is no evidence of crimes committed against any other children, Sussex police said. The investigation began when one of the families in West Sussex reported Elms to police last November over a complaint of sexual abuse while he was working with them. At Portsmouth Crown Court on Thursday, November 11, Elms was sentenced to 15.5 years in prison with an extra 5 years on extended prison license once he is released. Judge Lance Ashworth said as he sentenced Elms, "You groomed the families, moving from home to home, beguiling them and making them feel sorry for you." The defendant pleaded guilty to 20 offences, including 10 counts of sexual assault, 5 counts of taking indecent videos of children and 4 counts of voyeurism plus 1 of sexually assaulting an adult man. Elms pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of taking indecent images of another boy and to 1 sex assault on a girl. He already pleaded guilty to a separate sexual assault charge. Both these cases were not proceeded with by the CPS and were left to lay on the court file. The judge also ordered Elms to be put on the sex offenders register for life and handed him a sexual harm prevention order (SHPO) to last indefinitely, banning him from being left alone unsupervised with children and restricting his internet access. Detective Constable Chris Smith of Sussex Police said today morn that Elms manipulated the victims' families to carry out systematic abuse of children in their own homes. He added, Elms used his access, and the trust placed in him by the parents, to systematically abuse children in their own homes. His offences were horrendous breaches of trust, which are every parent's greatest concern. He had no previous convictions or any other DBS-related record, and the parents all had found him through reputable childcare agencies. At the sentencing hearing, Judge Ashworth also emphasized the families of the victims had done nothing wrong.